let's learn how to do more than just stop attackers. Let's completely deceive them. Here's Bub's Bakery's login page. Right now, our application is configured to return login success about 50% of the time for effect. I have an example ATO bot running against the login page, and we can see it switching between login success and invalid username and password. Now, let me show you a 100% valid username and password. Admin at example.com with the password is admin. As we can see, as expected, it logs in successfully. Now, here's a rule that we've configured for the login v4 path. This rule identifies login attempts on that endpoint and applies the new deception action with the type ATO. So any request that matches this rule will get Bub's Bakery standard invalid username and password response regardless of whether the credentials are successful or not. Now, one quick note. We're using paths in this demo such as login v3, login v4, and login v5 just to showcase different scenarios. In a real production environment, you typically see a single path like login and use different conditions or signals to determine when to trigger deception. So let's see that original rule in action. We're going to send the working credentials admin at example.com with the password admin. And there it is. The response is a normal looking invalid username and password message, but in reality, those credentials would have worked. We've just fooled the attacker into thinking they failed. Let's see another one. With this rule, any client that is tagged as a suspected bot attempting to access our login v3 path will be returned a deceptive response. Let's rerun our ATO bot against that endpoint. As we can see, is no longer going to see any more successful logins. We can also apply it dynamically after a rate limit is hit or a certain threshold of failed logins is reached. So here, I have a rate limit rule for my login v5 path, and any requests with a threshold equal to 5 or more will get served that deceptive response. Let's go to our login page, and we'll log in with our valid credentials, admin at example.com, admin, and we can see it was successful. I'm going to refresh a few times to trigger that rate limit threshold. And we can see we're now being served the deceptive response after we triggered the rate limit threshold. Now, let's switch back over to the customer console, and we're searching for the signal deception. And we can see right here, here's our login v5 being triggered, triggering the rate limit rule, and being tagged with our new deception signal, indicating that it was deceived with the ATO type. This gives customer insight into the requests that are being mitigated by this new action. So that's the Fastly's new deception action for ATO within the NGWAF, a stealthy, intelligent way to slow down and confuse attackers without tipping them off. It's simple to deploy, hard to detect, and extremely frustrating for anyone trying to automate credential stuffing attacks. Thanks for watching, and remember, with Fastly's NGWAF deception action, you don't just block bots, you make cyber attackers cry.